So why I'm doing this for the past 10 years is because I've been looking for answers. I'm coming from science, so I understand the scientific method and understand that actually, there are phenomena in reality based on matter that we can measure. But matter itself is just such a tiny part, of the actual experience. And then moreover, how do you fit consciousness, which is you, into the equation? So for me, I was trying to find an answer where, the subjective and the objective experience can merge. We can understand more than just, let's say, the observable reality, but that what lies beyond, which gives answers to questions like what happens when you die, what is this thing called life? Is there a purpose? Is there a broader scheme of things? And also I was just trying to understand, is there a way to connect all of these different aspects of information together? I mean, things that we know about the world, music, art, science, philosophy, religion, how does it all fit in such a way that all of a sudden my brain can say like, wow, I got a bigger picture of it and it makes sense. And out of it, I get answers to my own self and what this experience is called life. So I think geometry as kind of like, mathematics in its visual aspect has been super a key, to unlock these kind of questions that I had and bringing it into this larger perspective of things that completely blew my mind and still blows my mind. And it's so beautiful and at the same time so profound and also so simple that, I think it's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'm super happy that I can be here today and try to transmit some of these ideas to an audience, and I can see what happens to them, just what happened to me back then.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to, kind of retire on a beach and become a musician, but then when you discover certain knowledge about mathematics and numbers, I sometimes think, well, it's worth, coming back out of retirement, as it were, and actually trying to push forward, I suppose, with sharing some of this knowledge. I do think it's exciting stuff. It can really help a lot of people in a lot of ways and really help humanity to evolve. And I think, at the core foundation, particularly when we talk about mathematics, and that is the language of science, and science is the way that we explore the 3D reality, and our management of the earth and all of that stuff relies on our consciousness in how to approach that world. And so from an inner perspective, in terms of spiritualness and walking around this earth with a much clearer idea about how it kind of fits together in a more simplistic way than I think most people realize, combined with the capacity to look at the earth, see how it's working, and make the necessary changes or suggest the possible solutions. That's what we really need right now, is good quality consciousness. And so how do we develop quality consciousness? And what we think is through the study of geometric forms, drawing, like we've shown through our workshops and everything. It begins to elevate people into a much higher state of awareness and a much greater sense of comprehension behind how this universe and their place within it. And that's an important part, seeing yourself as an interconnected part of this experience we are having, this experience of life. And to make that as beneficial and beautiful for as many people as possible is kind of the goal, really, with knowledge. It's not to drown people, it's to make people think and elevate. And as we do that collectively, so we move into higher states of awareness. As we move into higher states of awareness, we become more interconnected with the universe at large. And there we begin to find our resonance, our peace, and our way in which we would like to exist within this space, and how we would like to move through this space. What sort of story of life do we wish to weave? And, it's a sort of passing on that knowledge is how, I learn as much as the person who is learning, I think. And so by doing that, we all ascend to greater and greater heights, unlocking our truest potential.